we got our lift pump gauge, main pump gauge. Down here you have the lift pump. You have to plug the orange lift pump cable into the lift pump gauge. Once you have that plugged in, you can grab your bucket. We're going to come right over here. You're going to take your strap here and you just dunk it and let it sink. You can hook it into this cleat right here. It'll sink down below. After that, we're going to come over. We're going to turn on our lift pump. You're going to see gauge 1's going to shoot up. You can turn on your main pump. This should come back down to about 15 to 10 psi. It's a little bit above or a little bit below. On your power pack, you have a gauge. You'll turn the gauge down and you'll watch this gauge here. You want it to be about 15 psi. In between 10 and 15 psi, you'll come over and you'll look at this gauge over here. This gauge should be about 800. Slightly above, you can just slowly turn it down or slowly turn it up. At this point, you'll see all the water flowing through here. You can see the water flowing through here. You have solid pressure at gauge 1, ideally between 10 and 15. And this one's going to be right at 800. So at this point, if you need to adjust your lift pump 1, that's your nozzle to do so. It shouldn't have to be adjusted much. When you put it in, you can flip lift pump 1 on. As soon as you see pressure here, flip main pump on, and you'll start making water. That's pretty much all there is to it right now. The big thing is, after you're done for the weekend, we're going to start taking these 2 filters out. You just twist this one, loosen it up, twist this one. We're going to fill these with fresh water from the sink before you leave and screw them back on with fresh water in there, so that way we don't leave salt water in here and use up these filters. So once you're done for the weekend, remember to take these off. You just screw them off, drop down. Make sure when you put them back on, they align correctly. Screw them on with fresh water in here from the sink.